And here we go, all set for action with Chyna James in the ring.
One of the WWE's brightest young stars, Chyna James has been so impressive. Not only does she possess incredible strength, but she's also got a veteran mindset in the ring.
I'm sure we're going to see some big things from Chyna in the near future, Byron.
And then when it comes to Chyna, she's a one-of-a-kind wonder. No nonsense, just straight displays of power and strength.
It never gets less impressive either. Every time Chyna's in the ring, it's just something to marvel at. Profile.
Gets driven into the corner.
Look at these vicious stomps in the corner. What a shot. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
So ruthless.
A steady stream of moves taking out Chyna James.
Chyna needs to figure things out. Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
Uh-oh, getting ready to chop that bow.
Chyna playing to the crowd now.
A manager grabbing anything from under the ring is beyond unfair. It's just downright evil.
Bit of hot dogging from Chyna here.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. The momentum shifted in Chyna's favor.
Yeah, Chyna isn't giving any quarter, any mercy.
It's no secret that Chyna is a true powerhouse. Corey, how do you even begin to try to stack up against the ninth wonder of the world?
Well, it's not by trying to outpower her, Cole. When you get in the ring with Chyna, speed is your friend. Working to outpace her, using your agility to tire her out, those are the keys to leveling the playing field.
Down, head over heels. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Unmatched strength from Chyna. Powerbomb.
Chyna commanding respect with that crushing attack.
And
oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
that could end Chyna's night.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
And a victory here tonight!
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
The ninth wonder of the world stands tall, victorious.
And what a sight she is.
The ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, looking to unleash your unique brand of offense.
Chyna's powerhouse style really set her apart from the competition during a time when most women in WWE were seen as more flash than substance. And she proved that her power was unmatched, no matter who she was facing off against in the ring, man or woman.
I'm sure that incredible power will be a major factor in this match tonight, Byron.
And in the opposite corner is Dakota Kai, who no doubt has a plan for this matchup. Always scheming, always thinking of ways to get the upper hand.
Well, it's because she's a very intelligent competitor, Saxton. And with her mix of intelligence and ambition, Dakota Kai knows she can be unstoppable in WWE.
Big time power slam.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Sent to the corner.
One more for good measure.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Now Chyna asserting control.
Full court press being applied to Kai. Look at Chyna taking in all the energy from the crowd.
Taking a moment to fire up this crowd and herself. Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Corey, what's Dakota got to do tonight in this match?
I think that tonight she needs to remind everyone exactly who she is. Dakota Kai's an in-ring veteran with experience competing all over the globe. She's not an underdog or a second fiddle. Dakota is a serious threat, and tonight's as good a time as any to make that perfectly clear.
Flapjack!
Face first.
Dakota is struggling to defend herself.
Yeah, Chyna is really remaining the aggressor here.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
She's starting to struggle here.
Yes, Chyna continues to really show off that unparalleled power and ability.
Oh, very frustrated at what's going to happen here.
Frustrated, I'm excited, Cole. This just changed everything.
Well, she's got no business out here.
You gonna stop her?
Dakota Kai setting up her opponent.
Bang! Detonation kick.
Has Dakota settled this?
And going for the pin.
Whoa!
How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
And that could have been Dakota's best shot at putting this one away. And that prevents any offense from Dakota. Oh, look at this now. Corey, when you're up top like that, there's only one way to go.
Down hard. How in the world? How can anyone come back from that? Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Pedigree. This spells doom for Kai.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. There's 2. Chyna gets the W.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Chyna standing victorious once again.
No doubt this loss is a blow to Dakota's ego. It's definitely going to sting for a while.
Something you have to appreciate about Becky Lynch is that she's always ready to go all out in the ring, to give everything she's got. There's no quit in her at all.
Well, despite all of her accomplishments, Becky has stayed very motivated, very hungry. She still doesn't think she gets the amount of respect she's truly earned. And when there's something Becky wants, she's going to fight for it.
No doubt she's ready to scrap and do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
And then when it comes to Chyna, she's a one-of-a-kind wonder. No nonsense, just straight displays of power and strength.
It never gets less impressive either. Every time Chyna's in the ring, it's just something to marvel at.
A bone-rattling knee.
Clothesline! What impact!
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Laying out with a power slam. And Chyna has established control.
Becky's facing adversity here.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
And a mud hole is being stomped. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Alley-oop! Clothesline!
Just a dominant display. Look at this power slam.
Becky can't stop this string of offense.
Chyna's proven to be quite the force.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Becky Lynch has always been a highly motivated and confident competitor. Corey, what's the key to an opponent putting out that competitive fire?
You have to do whatever you can to sap Becky of her energy. Focus your attacks to effectively drain her stamina until eventually every movement is painful for Becky. That'll smother her fire.
Nice neck breaker.
Chyna standing tall, ready to dominate.
Oh, look at this.
Boot right to the throat.
And Chyna has established control.
And this is how you sap Becky of her energy. Focused attacks, smothering the man's fire here and now.
Boom! Powerbomb.
As always, Chyna asserted her dominance with that.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world. Chyna!
Exclamation delivered by Chyna. Cover, cover, cover.
Two. What a kick out at two.
Jaws on the floor. What is it going to take? Really, what will it take to keep Becky Lynch down?
You don't make it to the big time by staying down that easily.
The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away. Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
Oh, man, check out this power. Gorilla press slam.
And momentum is slipping away from Lynch.
The man's got to figure something out.
Forward to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And now placed in the corner.
Lynch responds.
And Lynch was scouted there.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Hard landing.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Now Chyna asserting control.
And Chyna's intimidation factor is coming into play.
Arms for the second rope. Driving down. Delivers the knee. Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree.
Will that overtake Becky?
I think that's it. That must be it.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Also perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
The ninth wonder of the world just soaking up this momentous occasion.
There's the bell, and this one's official. Dakota Kai's in the building, and she's ready to take her opponent out.
It's no secret that Dakota Kai is a cold-blooded assassin. Dakota studies every move her opponent makes and then strikes.
Dakota Kai never hesitates to call her shot, and once she detects a weakness, she's merciless in exploiting it.
And then when it comes to Chyna, she's a one-of-a-kind wonder. No nonsense, just straight displays of power and strength.
It never gets less impressive either. Every time Chyna's in the ring, it's just something to marvel at.
Clothesline! Good Lord! So effective.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
The momentum shifted in Chyna's favor.
Chyna's proven to be quite the force. Getting set up in the corner now.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Chyna is obviously well known for her power game, but Corey, I'm curious. What else is Chyna bringing to the table in this match?
The intimidation factor for sure, Cole. Chyna has an aura that just instills fear in the hearts of her opponents. And that's before she even lays a muscle-bound finger on them.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
And now Dakota is feeling heavy pressure.
And you can't deny how big of a role Chyna's intimidation factor has played here, bringing down the competition both physically and mentally at this point. And the ref clearing the area of that dangerous weapon.
Drop kick.
Eludes the attack. Leading her into the corner now.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, she counters right back on Kai.
And now dropping the bombs. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Chyna with a powerbomb.
Chyna reminding everyone just how dominant she still is. Down on the jaw. Bite your... Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree. This looks bad for Kai.
And right away into the pin. 2. And now
she wrote.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
A tough loss for Dakota Kai here tonight.
The ninth wonder of the world stands tall, victorious.
And what a sight she is.
Here we go with Maxine Dupree in action.
Putting in the work to refine her in-ring approach has done wonders for Maxine lately. She's learned a lot in recent years and really found her footing in the WWE.
Yeah, Byron, and I'm sure we're going to see her bringing everything she's got to her opponent tonight.
And then when it comes to Chyna, she's a one-of-a-kind wonder. No nonsense, just straight displays of power and strength.
It never gets less impressive either. Every time Chyna's in the ring, it's just something to marvel at. My goodness! Short clothesline!
Crank in the head.
Ooh!
Sent into the corner.
Put on the top rope, something big's coming. This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is!
Superplex!
Now Chyna asserting control.
And Dupree is looking for a solution.
Oh, that brings a rush of blood to the head.
Floor.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
Maxine Dupree hyping up the crowd.
Chyna put a stop to that.
Chyna finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
This could be a good chance for Chyna to get some distance and rethink things.
Ducking out of the way, roll up, going for the win.
And a kick out before even one there.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
She had that scouted. She gets put in the corner.
Apparently, this match needed a mud hole.
Ooh, just relentless.
Just going all out with every blow.
Ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Setting it up. Nice neck breaker.
Oh, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam.
Toss. And a brazen display of confidence from Chyna right here.
Right into the schoolgirl.
She's quick to get her shoulder up.
She is still very much in this.
Unbelievable athleticism. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Oh, put the brakes on Dupree. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Oof. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Clothesline, so effective.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and just having their face stomped.
Being placed in the corner here.
Setting her up here.
Both wrists clutched. Iconoclasm!
Unreal.
What a counter! Quick thinking from Chyna. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Clothesline. Ooh.
Well-placed kick.
Power slam. Dupree has the momentum against her here.
And this is what you get with Chyna. As always, her power. Lift off.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
Toss.
Oh.
Connects with the kick.
Chyna with a boom powerbomb.
The patented dominance of Chyna on full display.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Getting lifted to the top rope. Chyna joining her opponent on the top rope. Hooking up the pedigree. Avalanche style. Does Chyna put this one away?
Makes the cover. Chyna's done it.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
This one goes to Chyna.
Maxine Dupree really gave her all.
But her all wasn't good enough. Hopefully she'll use this as a learning moment.
Bell sounds and Natalya's ready for war here tonight.
When Natalya competes, she enters a different mindset. She wants to grind your face into the mat and leave your body parts dangling.
Natalya has so many ways she can take down an opponent, and she'll happily display all of them.
And then when it comes to Chyna, she's a one-of-a-kind wonder. No nonsense, just straight displays of power and strength.
It never gets less impressive either. Every time Chyna's in the ring, it's just something to marvel at. Locking up.
Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes. Boom. Oh, God. Oh, boom.
Being carried around now. Body slam. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Oh, caught Chyna by surprise.
One counter met by another.
Power slam.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
Yeah, Chyna imposing her natural dominance right there.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Chyna is really remaining the aggressor here.
And an inverted atomic drop. Power from the suplex.
Chyna showing absolutely no respect for her opponent.
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that. Natalya puts a lot of pressure on herself to be the very best in every situation. Is that sort of pressure going to cause some cracks in Natalya's foundation tonight?
Yeah, but the same pressure is also how diamonds are formed. Natty's not happy.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Exclamation delivered by Chyna. Oh, this could be over.
Chyna's done it.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Chyna comes out on top tonight.
You can see the frustration painted all over Natalya's face.
Chyna is all business here tonight, folks. She looks ready to get the job done.
Oh, that's what Chyna does, Cole. Get the job done. Just look at her. She was built to dominate the competition, built to destroy. There's a reason she's the 9th wonder of the world.
And we're about to see that reason on full display.
And we know that Alexa Bliss is not a superstar you want to get on the wrong side of. She has quite the mean streak and can be as vicious as they come when she wants.
And just to be clear, Alexa very much wants to hurt her competition.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Ouch.
Just pounding away.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Not a good spot to be in.
Heave aside. Jeez.
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Sharp clothesline.
Now Bliss is being dismantled.
Alexa has to find a way to turn things around.
Driven down. And with that, Alexa Bliss is starting to be humbled.
And Chyna just unleashed on her with that devastating offense.
Hoisted up high here.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Dishing out a suplex.
The momentum shifted in Chyna's favor.
Chyna's proven to be quite the force.
And look at front. A back suplex. Uh-oh, getting ready to
Chop that bone.
It really doesn't get more physically dominant than Chyna.
Physically dominant, yes, Cole, but not exactly the most technically savvy. Taking on Chyna comes down to relying on ring IQ. If you can do that, you can topple Chyna's dominance.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Alexa can't yield any attack coming her way.
Alexa has to find herself an opening.
Setting it up. Nice neck breaker.
Some mental chess here from Chyna.
Check out this power from Chyna.
Power bomb!
But Chyna reminding everyone just how dominant she still is.
Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Pedigree. Does Chyna put this one away?
Looking for the victory. 2 count. That'll be a win. What a hard-fought victory.
Here is your winner, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna!
This was a challenge Alexa Bliss could not overcome.
The 9th wonder of the world stands tall, victorious.
And what a sight she is.
Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs in this one.
Nearly 50 years of history for the men's Intercontinental title. That one certainly earned its pedigree.
And given the competitors we're seeing competing for this title tonight, this one might have that same level of prestige.
Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control.
Oh. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Sent hard into the corner.
Stiff forearm shot. Oh dear, this doesn't look good. Alley-oop! Short clothesline hits its mark. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Hoisted up.
Look at this power slam.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Chyna is really remaining the aggressor here. And face first, flapjack.
Lyra Valkyria has honed her in-ring skills all over the world. That's a big part of why she's such a threat.
Yeah, but you can't let that experience get in your head, Cole. You can't let Valkyria know you see her as a threat. Stay cool, stay confident, and stay on Valkyria. That's the key here.
Suplex.
And Chyna has established control.
And this is just what you have to do against Valkyria. Not letting her experience get in your head. Not letting her intimidate you. Just staying on her.
Setting it up. Nice neck breaker.
These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
Yes, Chyna continues to really show off that unparalleled power and ability. And that can be a first step towards Chyna gaining control.
But Chyna has to push now while the window's open.
Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Chyna with a military press. Look at the power.
Just disturbing power. Dominance.
Toss down.
Oh, missed connection. Sharp clothesline.
And gets sent right into the corner.
And the champ's in really rough shape now.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's incoming. Big elbow drop.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
Title change. We have a title change.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
Kiana James about to put thoughts on record.
She's in the ring. Something on her mind.
She's really made good points here.
Yeah, but I don't know if the champ would agree with her.
Oh, boy. Looks like she didn't like what she heard.
Maybe she has some thoughts of her own to share with the class.
I'm sure she's here to set the record straight.
She wasn't expecting to have to answer to a challenge tonight.
Will be a heck of a matchup if she says yes.
Wait just a second. This is going down now.
She just couldn't wait any longer.
We call Chyna the ninth wonder of the world, a fitting testament to her imposing stature and jaw-dropping physical abilities. Chyna must be seen to be believed.
Chyna could toss any opponent, including grown men, around like rag dolls. She's unlike anyone we've ever seen before or since. A completely unique force within the women's division.
A seemingly unstoppable WWE icon. It could be another big night for Chyna.
And standing across the ring, we've got the impressive Kiana James in action.
It's still early in her WWE career, but what's made Kiana so impressive is her veteran mindset. James is always calculating her opponent's next move in the ring and is prepared for pretty much any outcome. That's something few learn and even less master. Oh! Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Clothesline! Running knee!
Oh, it's a handful of hair. That's disrespectful. Just dropped her like she was nothing.
Now Chyna asserting control.
Kiana needs to figure things out. Bam! Answered with a headbutt.
And Chyna needed that badly.
This could... Oh, look out. It's on now.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Chyna with a boom powerbomb.
The powerhouse of the women's division doing powerhouse things.
Sharp clothesline. A steady stream of moves taking out Kiana James.
And Chyna's intimidation factor is coming into play. Smashing their face. The suplex.
And Chyna has established control.
Kiana needs to figure things out. Hellacious power slam. Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps. Ooh. Such a potent display of power and control there.
And an inverted atomic drop.
DDT.
A steady steady stream of moves taking out Chyna James.
Yeah, Chyna isn't giving any quarter, any mercy.
Guys, we could be looking at the start of one of the all-time great sports entertainment rivalries.
Way to put the cart before the horse, Cole. Sure, there's potential here. There always is. But they're not exactly having to be ripped apart from each other yet.
Not how she had this match planned.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Look at these vicious stomps in the corner.
Good night.
Lifts their opponent's legs.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
And Chyna is firmly in command.
Chyna needs to figure things out.
Oh, man.
Clothesline.
And she's set right into that corner.
She's vulnerable up on the top turnbuckle.
Chyna joining her opponent on the top rope. Hooking up the pedigree. Red style. Does Chyna put this one away?
Shoulders are down. Chyna's done it.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Chyna James finds herself on the losing side of this match.
The ninth wonder of the world just soaking up this momentous occasion. Guys, I cannot wait for this showdown. Hang on.
Oh, look who's here.
Wait, can somebody tell me why she's here?
Well, Byron, I have a feeling you're about to find out for yourself in a matter of seconds.
Wait, she's joining us on the commentary desk? Nobody cleared this with me.
Feel free to leave.
I guarantee you she's better than you. Hey, listen, you have to focus on your opponent in the ring.
Well, it's kind of hard when you have this superstar here at the commentary desk with us.
Saxton, why don't you go backstage and we'll let this superstar do your job?
No, I cannot.
Bell rings, and hopefully these superstars' eyes are on the prize here. Obviously, an attempt was just made to shake some focus in this one.
I've said it before, but in this business, you've got to keep your head on a swivel. We just got a first-hand look at why that is.
Yes, because some people just can't help themselves and have to stick their noses where they don't belong.
Look, I didn't see any contact, Saxton. Did you? I didn't think so.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
It really doesn't get more physically dominant than Chyna.
Physically dominant, yes, Cole, but not exactly the most technically savvy. Taking on Chyna comes down to relying on ring IQ. If you can do that, you can topple Chyna's dominance.
And Kai not happy with absorbing the brunt of that one.
Yeah, Chyna broke her down there.
Dakota is struggling to defend herself.
And Chyna's intimidation factor is coming into play. She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Oh! Byron, our guest has been doing a much better job of commentary than you ever have.
Well, nonetheless, I think our guests like us are enjoying the physicality of this matchup as it spills outside in front of us. And uh-oh.
You can feel the tension.
Might want to sit down.
Come on, get some control here.
Plan.
Well, you kind of think this guest commentator had it coming by leaving the announce desk.
Look at the carnage at ringside.
Well, the carnage will continue inside the ring.
You know, this superstar needs to focus on the match, not over here at commentary.
Hey, you can just feel the tension just from that brief interaction. Oh, man.
Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
And Chyna has established control.
Kai might be feeling a bit rattled.
Incredible power slam.
Catches a punch.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Still in it.
Chyna creates an opening with the counter.
Boom. Oof. Kick finds it.
Absolute dominance.
Dakota seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Yeah, Chyna is really remaining the aggressor here. The patented dominance of Chyna on full display. Ooh, face first.
Sending her up on the top rope.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex! Now Chyna asserting control.
Kai's got to get it together to avoid disaster.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Find some payback with their own reversal.
Set it up. Nice neck breaker. Goes down low. Chyna. Hook in the arms. Pedigree. This spell's doomed for Kai.
You know, guys, I didn't think much of this, but the animosity is really... Chyna's done it.
Here is your winner, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna!
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, despite the earlier distraction, they were able to focus and keep their eyes on the prize.
They tried to tune out the added presence, but it ultimately proved to be too much for them.
You hate to see it. This is going to be good, guys. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line.
Every woman in WWE has their sights set on this title. It has earned a lot of prestige.
And I think tonight's match will add even more. Ooh! Tagged with a punch. Collar and elbow. Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Demonstrating power here, able to drive the opposition to the ropes. Kick to the gut.
Uh-oh. She fights back with the counter. Placing her in the corner.
Look at these vicious stomps in the corner.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
So ruthless.
Just a dominant display.
Big power slam.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
And Chyna just unleashed on her with that devastating offense. Short clothesline hits its mark.
The momentum shifted in Chyna's favor.
Chyna needs to figure things out. Bam! Well-delivered suplex.
Chyna drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Slam down.
Corey, what is something that is often overlooked about Chyna James?
You know, Cole, I don't think people give her technical game enough credit. From what we've seen in the past, her mat game is pretty stellar. I expect that's going to come into play for her tonight.
Setting it up. Nice neck breaker.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yes, Chyna continues to really show off that unparalleled power and ability. The challenger might be rethinking this title match after that huge attack from the champ.
A steady stream of moves taking out Chyna James.
Yeah, Chyna is really remaining the aggressor here.
Earth-shaking power slam.
By the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. The power on display right now is ridiculous.
Chyna caught by surprise. The tension has really been bubbling over lately between these superstars. Neither side wants to lay down or relent, and it has really been causing some turmoil in the locker room as of late.
Yeah, both sides have massive chips on their shoulders, and they seemingly just so happen to collide in their paths to getting them off. Lights out. DDT connects.
The momentum shifted in Chyna's favor.
Chyna needs to figure things out.
Fends it off. Good counter. Flapjack. Chyna with a military press. Look at the power.
Just disturbing power. That is something else. Rough landing.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
In the corner. Has to find a way out of there.
A steady stream of moves taking out Chyna James.
Chyna's proven to be quite the force.
Thunderous power slam.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Chyna is reeling to her feet.
Taking hold of Chyna here. May have just won the title with the champion's move.
And the champ beats the count early.
The champ is in shock. Thought the challenger could not survive that unconventional attack.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall. Chyna James, 4-1K.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Oh, my God. This deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You got to think long-term and consider your future fights.
And I guarantee you that throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about.
Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Delivery. That is how a true champion defends their title.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Pedigree. The champ might have just sealed things.
2 count.
Not only did Chyna pick up the win, she also retained possession. It is always an awe-inspiring sight when you get to witness the ninth wonder of the world.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Redondo Beach, California, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
I just hope we see that devastating powerbomb tonight from the ninth wonder of the world.
I would give anything to watch you suffer that earth-shaking gorilla press slam, Saxton, from the ninth wonder of the world.
That doesn't sound like a fun time at all.
She's held both the Intercontinental and Women's Championships in WWE, and tonight, Chyna looks to add to her legacy.
She just dropped an open challenge.
This is so exciting. Oh, great. It's Chyna James.
And her opponent, from Sioux City, Iowa, Chyna James.
Was one of America's top young businesswomen, got a degree in business to become an entrepreneur, and then decided to join WWE.
Well, Chyna has the business acumen, the charm, and the skill to get things done. Chyna James going to show she's as fierce as she is calculating.
The ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, looks ready to compete.
Ready to compete, ready to dominate. It's all the same to Chyna, Michael. Letting her actions do the talking is what she's all about.
Yeah, and with her power and strength, Chyna definitely knows how to make a statement.
And standing across the ring, we've got the impressive Chyna James in action.
It's still early in her WWE career, but what's made Chyna so impressive is her veteran mindset. James is always calculating her opponent's next move in the ring and is prepared for pretty much any outcome. That's something few learn and even less master.
Oh, right from the way there. Chyna caught by surprise.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Goes into the corner.
Look at these vicious stomps in the corner.
Teeing off. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
All tied up now.
An effective shove there sends a message. Boom! Read that one.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And that'll take a bit of a fight out of Chyna James.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank. Just battering their opponent.
A steady stream of moves taking out Chyna James.
Chyna needs to figure things out.
Down, a perfect vertical suplex.
No nonsense, all power. That's the name of the game with Chyna.
Yeah, Cole, when it comes to Chyna, why fix what ain't broke? Her power and strength have always served her well, and I don't see why that wouldn't be the case here.
Ah, jeez.
Boom.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Oof. Slips away just in time.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Check out this power from Chyna.
As always, Chyna asserted her dominance with that move.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is...
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Goes down low, Chyna, look in the arms. Delivery! Exclamation delivered by Chyna.
2. And a big victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna!
Chyna James comes up short, unable to secure the win here tonight.
I feel like there was some sort of corporate espionage that took place here. James should investigate.
Here's Chyna heading to the ring.
We know the champ's having issues. Let's hear what she says.
She's laid down the challenge.
And the crowd wants to see this.
And this is a lousy outcome.
It's like the air just got sucked out of this arena.
Doesn't seem like we'll have a title showdown tonight. Raquel Rodriguez heading down the ramp. She's in the ring, something on her mind.
She's really made good points here.
Yeah, but I don't know if the champ would agree with her.
Oh, boy. Looks like she didn't like what she heard.
Maybe she has some thoughts of her own to share with the class.
I'm sure she's here to set the record straight.
She wasn't expecting to have to answer to a challenge tonight.
It'll be a heck of a matchup if she says yes.
She accepts the challenge.
A can't-miss matchup coming soon.
I, for one, cannot wait.
The match doesn't need to officially begin for Raquel Rodriguez to lay someone out, but here we are, and this one's official.
And just so we're clear, no one's safe from La Chingona's fury. Raquel's fists and feet are rated E for everyone.
Raquel Rodriguez will flatten anyone with her powerhouse style, and that's just a warm-up for La Mas Poderosa.
And then when it comes to Chyna, she's a one-of-a-kind wonder. No nonsense, just straight displays of power and strength.
It never gets less impressive either. Every time Chyna's in the ring, it's just something to marvel at.
Countered into a jawbreaker. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Ooh. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock.
Boom! Down to the mat and gets into a headlock position. Oh, man.
What a punch.
And regains position with the head scissors now. Uh-oh.
Well-timed counter on Rodriguez.
Oh, able to turn it into a suplex.
smash.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Running knee!
And Chyna is firmly in command.
Raquel's got to start turning the tide somehow.
Chyna put a stop to that.
Chyna finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
But Chyna has to push now while the window's open.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Devastating elbow.
It's no secret that Chyna is a true powerhouse. Corey, how do you even begin to try to stack up against the ninth wonder of the world?
Well, it's not by trying to outpower her, Cole. When you get in the ring with Chyna, speed is your friend. Working to outpace her, using your agility to tire her out, those are the keys to leveling the playing field.
Driving the shoulder into the midsection.
There's the pin.
She gets a quick kick out there.
Kicking out so early certainly sends a message.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Watch out.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack. Power slam.
Good night.
Oof.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Neither competitor is backing down.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Axe handle finds its target.
Uh-oh. Chicken wing. Snake eye.
Face first into the buckle. So ruthless.
Some mental chess here from Chyna.
Chyna with a boom powerbomb.
Going to the well for something absolutely devastating, and Chyna more than delivered.
These superstars just can't see eye to eye.
From the top.
Down with the elbow. All the leverage in this match is slipping away from Rodriguez.
And Chyna's intimidation factor is coming into play. Short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Does Rodriguez have any fight left? Big impact to the back of the neck. Shot to the corner. And this superstar now
Into the corner. Hit hard, trying for a slow. Oh, hit the ref's down.
And from the outside, watch this.
This was well orchestrated by the superstar and their manager. Ah, boom. Turns it around.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Shoulder tackle. These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell, just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Here's the torture rack.
Racked up, not finished yet.
Neckbreaker. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Short clothesline.
run out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, buster.
Getting her set up for something in the corner. Handspring.
She's vulnerable, up on the top turnbuckle.
Chyna joining her opponent on the top rope. Hooking up the pedigree. Ultimate style. Now's the time to capitalize.
We got a referee out of commission here. Someone's got to make a count.
Interesting decision there.
Well, she clearly has more in mind. It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. What an interception. Dragon screw. Oh, there's a response against Raquel. With the lariat. Now Chyna asserting control.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Raquel?
Here we go. Whoa, look out.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Oof.
Strong kick.
Great presence of mind by Rodriguez.
Look at this. This can't be good. Driving face first. Chyna creates an opening with the counter. Look at this, Byron.
Big forehead scissor draining all the... There's the tap. There's the tap.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
And the powerhouse Chyna showing everybody there's no athlete like her. Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick. Heading back to the ring. And she anticipated what was coming.
And she's returning fire.
Unmatched strength from Chyna. Powerbomb.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna.
Pedigree.
Chyna's got this in hand.
And our official is unable to get there and count this pin.
A baffling choice, her stopping the pin like that. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Manages to reverse it. Caving in the abdomen.
Picture perfect drop kick. Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up. Catches them with a jawbreaker.
Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Pedigree. Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead scissor, and she gives up to the submission here.
crashes to the mat.
Chyna showing absolutely no respect for her opponent.
Oh, there's a response against Raquel. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring. Lands the elbow. Clothesline. So effective. Oh, face first.
Punch connects.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Goes down low. Chyna. Look in the arms. Pedigree. Can Raquel come back from that?
Two. And a major victory in her career tonight.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
I thought this was a bit of an odd pairing, and this loss only proves my initial feelings to be true. If they want to continue after a loss like this, they're going to have to figure out what went wrong.
Big match here as we see the women's Intercontinental title up for grabs.
Well, the men's Intercontinental Championship has often been viewed as the workhorse title, and this one's also earning that same reputation.
With the women's division this deep, that's not at all surprising, Corey.
Locking up with a collar and elbow.
Shoved right off. And into the collar and elbow. Escapes and establishes a waistlock. Ooh!
Takes a controlling hold.
What a shot! Ooh!
Caught with a punch.
Into the side headlock here.
Boom!
And Chyna has established control.
Raquel certainly being tested here. Oof! Oh my, sent flying! It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
She countered that into her own offense.
Oh! Big punch finds its mark. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Repeated elbows to the lower back. Look at this strength.
Incredible power slam.
Uh-oh, getting ready to elbow drop. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yes, Chyna continues to really show off that unparalleled power and ability.
That's absolute power with the vertical suplex.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Oh, man.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Boot right to the throat. And Raquel's resolve might be wavering here.
And Chyna's intimidation factor is coming into play.
Corey, tell us, what's Raquel Rodriguez need to do in this one to come out on top?
Well, that's easy, Cole. Raquel needs to rely on her power game here. Now's not the time to hold anything back or take things easy. Go all in, Raquel. You can thank me later.
Handspring.
Chyna commanding respect.
Oh, this is changing things.
Picking her spot, picking her moment to distract this superstar.
Well-laid plans coming into effect.
These competitors do not like each other point blank. They not just let the WWE Universe know that with their words, they've let them in the whole locker room know with their actions.
Speaking of the locker room, people are walking around on eggshells, trying not to throw gasoline onto this fire.
It's too late for that, Saxton.
Dropping bombs, trying to escape, and they do.
Dueling reversals.
And now dropping the bombs.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Now Chyna asserting control.
Raquel's got to find her spot and take advantage.
Power slam.
Man.
Face buster. Man, that was vicious.
And a brazen display of confidence from Chyna right here. Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound. Dropping the elbow.
Big offense could be coming here.
Oh, no, this is... Reversal and whipped down to the mat.
Oh, back landing. That's not what she had planned.
This onrush has got to be draining Rodriguez.
Chyna's proven to be quite time to end this.
Laid down with a powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Cover!
Kick out just before two.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Chyna showing her instincts.
Oh, strong impact. These two trading one blow after another.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Boom! Who will break first? That is the question. Oh! Ooh.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Clotheslines.
Good Lord. So effective.
Uh-oh, unmatched strength from Chyna. Powerbomb!
The champ probably hoping that emphatic attacks like that will keep them in control here.
Oh, what a kick! Oh, man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling. Oh, sharp knee.
Chyna standing tall, ready to dominate.
Setting her up here. You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point. The champ is clearly going to take all measures necessary to keep the gold around their waist.
I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Chyna looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
Pedigree.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Bang. Knee right on target.
The momentum shifted in Chyna's favor.
Raquel's got us.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Pedigree. That could be enough to continue the reign.
Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
Pedigree. The champ is in control.
2 count.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
She came in the champ. She's leaving the champ.